Boom, good morning. So we back. Let's talk about the nature of being again, right? M-A-N. M-A-N. Man. What is a man? Man is an acronym for master, able, and noble, right? When we come into, well, they have a woman. Let me start by saying that. They have the woman and then they have a man. All men come from a woman. All beings come from the great mother, which is the triple blackness of space, which is Tiamat, right? We talk about a God, which is the supreme creator, but that supreme creator has a mother. All beings stem from a mother. You cannot be produced through a father-only system, right? A patriarchal system. By way of monotheistic religion, we have come to this belief that man can produce life on his own. When we go back to the ancient meaning and breakdown of all of these words, which they call etymology, we understand that all of these words break down into something way different than what we were taught that it means today. So we're going to talk about man today: master, able, and noble. Now, when they say in the Hermetica, when a man gains knowledge of himself, that makes him God, right? Generator, operator, and destroyer. But before you can get to God, you must become a man. A boy is a biological organism of youth, right? Which means that your mind is young and immature. Your ability to act and think and guide your emotions is still in this infantile state, no matter how old you are. When we understand that when you become a man, in the Bible they say you're not a man until you're 12 or 13 years old. When you reach 12 years old, then all your sins are on you. In all other metaphysical texts, I want to say it's the Rig Veda, they talk about how a man is not even a man until he's past 30. So when we understand that, we're looking at our lives like we men out here because we could fuck a chick, or we can make a kid, or we can go get this money, or we can be tough and own a gun or whatever. You see what I'm saying? All this materialistic stuff, all this stuff that strokes our ego, that's not really being a man. A man is being noble, for one. Noble means that you're in honor. You're in honor of yourself and your highest good, and the highest good of the people around you, right? People like a king. People honor kings because they feel that kings are noble and kings will do the right thing based off of having the right knowledge, the right understanding, and using that information to disseminate and push forward a plan that's going to benefit the entire kingdom. It starts off by being noble, having a desire to be honorable in your own life and your own reality. When you want that nobleness, when you want that honor, that passion, that drive for yourself to be a sovereign man, that makes you able, because you're going to go and get the information and the training that you need to begin to cultivate yourself in a way that it best suits your life and best suits the people around you, your family, your friends, your co-workers, your business partners, your clients. You feel me? When you become able, to become able, you must go deep within. You must look at that inner world and say, oh, I'm only projecting out my reality. So how can I become more capable and aware as a woman, as a man, to be able to control my environment and manipulate it the way I see fit, structure it the way I see fit? We do this by taking online courses, going to YouTube videos, reading books, meditation, eating healthy, because all of these things cultivate your mind in a way that allows it to function very highly, right? Without a high functioning mind, when you're thinking at a low capacity, your cells function at a low capacity as well. So that leaves you handicapped, crippled, essentially. Without your know-how, you would not be able to go anywhere, right? I heard Kevin Gates say, I don't know if he got this quote from somewhere else, but I heard him say it. If you plan to fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? So everything is about having a foreknowledge and a know-how to get yourself from point A to point B. It's one thing to know how to drive a car, but it's another thing to know how to drive that car to the location you need to get to, right? Everybody could get in a car and start it up and drive down the road, but if you don't put the maps on, or if you don't have a map or compass, you're just gonna be driving aimlessly. Have that know-how, make a plan, understand that what comes with being a man is decisiveness. Decisiveness, efficiency, effort, and true understanding, true wisdom, and willpower. The four elements of the soul are what? Thinking, reasoning, understanding, and willpower. Once you start to have the know-how and the desire to hold yourself accountable, then you begin to master yourself. When a man becomes master of himself, he becomes master of his environment. How do you master yourself? You sit with yourself. You constantly honing your abilities like a blacksmith. You constantly hammering away at your katana. You're constantly hammering away at your pickaxe, right? You're making your shield. You're building your defenses. Even in Christianity, they say, put on the whole armor of God. But you must cultivate yourself in a way where your armor can be strong. Your armor is your auric field, that supreme light that engulfs you, that etheric light that emanates from your chakra systems, right? As you go into all of these practices, whether that's the gym, whether that's reading, whether that's public speaking or dark psychology, understanding the mind, understanding human behavior and body language, you are becoming master of your environment by way of knowledge of the self. When you know yourself, you know your world around you. People are running around aimlessly, especially men. People like to say that women are doing everything, but it's only because men are not standing up and being sovereign, being honorable, being noble, and capable leaders. So become master of your environment. Take the steps. First step is to wake up and realize that something is wrong. Second step is to look for what you need to change in your reality and find exactly where it stems from. Third step is to find the tools to fix it and begin that change. Fourth step is to overcome all adversity and become in a higher level of mastery within the self, right? Because this is a journey of continuous mastery. You continuously ascend higher in your state of being, your state of ability, your state of consciousness, right? You don't become an ascended master before you become a man, master, able, and noble. Know yourself, master your world, manifest your heart's desires.